Welcome back to Henry's Garage. In this episode we're going to tune that engine. So we're going to try to get the choke set up right. We're going to get the balance right, and we're going to try to get that timing right. We also discover an oil leak, and I hope that it is due to overfilling and possibly not using the right oil. So I swap it out, and we'll have a look at the end at what kind of result we get. What else? I find a little bit of a gas leak on the exhaust because I've got it running so long now that I can see that kind of stuff. Yeah, progress. Good episode. If you got this far, and I know it's the beginning, like, subscribe, comment, and watch through to the end. Try now. Okay, so my understanding is if it doesn't start quickly and easy with quick start, then it's probably a timing issue. Otherwise, it is probably a fueling issue. Right, I'm going to get some fuel in. I thought you didn't see that. I just gave it a bit of choke in the end. So it's just started. I'm looking to see if I've got any leaks. Okay, so although I've got fumes out the back, I've also got some around the exhaust. So I don't think this is exhaust fumes that I've got coming off here. I don't think so anyway, because well, you can't smell that, but it doesn't smell of exhaust. So could be the paint that I've used on the manifold there. That's the issue. You know, it is meant to be baked, which obviously I haven't done. But it doesn't smell of exhaust and it doesn't smell of oil, so maybe it's that. Okay, anyway, that's running. I need to see if it will start up easily next time. It's still on choke, so I haven't had it going very long yet, but I've had it going. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to bring the back wheels up onto, if I can, put it on axle stands, if I can put it on something that doesn't turn, and then I'm going to try changing gears. I'm a bit worried about here, I can see oil. I don't know if that's a leak. Yes, I've got some oil here. And you can see, oh bloody hell. I mean, I've managed to get a leak there, or is it just it needs a bit of time to run in? Oh, look at that, it's really going. Okay, well. I need to see if I can work out where that's coming from. Okay, so got the back wheels off the ground. Going to start it up. This keeps coming on. It won't stop, I don't know why. Right. There's the clutch in. Put it in first, I think. I think that might be reverse. And then we go first. Second. Third. Oh. So it's getting a bit of rattling at the back there when I'm going up. Which I need to look at. Okay, well I know it'll change gear, but that felt like something was rattling around at the back here. No idea what it could have been. Okay. Right, I haven't really got things done today. I've semi-installed my seats. This isn't connected down, but I don't actually have the right size bolts for the front. They're not long enough what I have, so I need to do something about that. It's starting pretty easily and it's been going at this pace now for a while, so that's a nice sort of rev count, and the temperature's holding okay. Coolant's still flashing. I think that's because I've never put any coolant in the overflow, so I think that'll be okay. The volt looks like it's just about charging, but might need a little more putting in there, so I might need to tighten up that belt. So it's revving around there quite happily. I've still got some choke on, so I think what that probably means is I need to lower these a bit. That smoke I was seeing before, gone. So I don't know what it was. But it's not there any longer. I haven't tightened down my distributor catch yet, but I do have it turned all the way that way. I could try, I guess, seeing what happens if I turn it a bit. Well, that's sped up a bit there, so I think that's probably a little bit better. But maybe it didn't, because the revs show the same. Anyway, a day of doing bits of nothing, but the fact that this has been running quite well, so tomorrow I will see if that will start up for me, having not, managed to warm it up in any way. I got the choke, it's the next day. I got the choke out. We're going to see if it will start. Okay, good. So each day it's starting easier. I think just getting used is helping it. The volts are taking a while to come up, and I'm not sure if my fuel gauge is working. Maybe I've got them on the wrong way round or something. Right, we're going to let this warm up and then we're going to adjust the mixture. Okay, so it's been running like that for a good 5 minutes at that sort of revs. A little bit high, but if I adjust the choke, and the choke is still out a little bit, if I adjust it out, I can't get it accurate enough. So I'm now going to switch it off and adjust the carbs to try to get them balanced. Well, to try to get it off the choke. Okay, it's running off the choke. So they probably came down 2.5, 3 turns, both of the carbs, which seems like quite a lot to me, but we can see it's running at sort of the, 900 mark, maybe 850. So that's quite good. So I'm going to get my balance around now and see how far they are. So that's about 3. And that was about 3 until it tipped over. So I consider those balanced. And what are we running at? It's gone up just a little bit. I'm going to take them both down, maybe 1 flat. Okay, so 2 flats led to installing. So I put it back up to just 1. And that's it idling now. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. We'll get the air filter back on. Right, I've got a bit of an oil leak, which I'm going to have to work out where it's coming from. It's quite a... it was there this morning, I dried it off. I was feeling quite good after a while because I wasn't seeing anything. It seems to come up when I hit the accelerator, I think. So I'm going to have to investigate that a bit. It's clearly dripping from here, but where it's coming from, I'm not sure at this stage. Right, I'm a little bit worried about that oil leak, but also I know for a fact, as you can see there, that I have overfilled the oil and it's well past that mark. And that was because I wasn't getting any register, and then suddenly once I started it, it started showing a lot. So I'm hoping that could be the reason it's leaking. I don't particularly have a good reason for that hope, but that's what I'm hoping it is. The other place I've got a bit of oil coming out does appear to be around here, and we can see it in here hopefully. I decided that the sensible thing to do, if I was worried about being overfilled, was to let some out. I didn't have a clean container, so I was using the Caprice tin, and I missed by a lot. And I've just noticed over there that I haven't got the washer on, so I'm going to have another go. Right, I've completely drained the oil and ordered new. Now, two things. I know I'd overfilled it, and I went back over my video and I put it in and said, oh, I've overfilled it. And then I remember adding more later because my memory had been incorrect and I thought I'd underfilled it. So it was definitely overfilled, and that increased pressure might have caused a leak. The second thing is I didn't keep a note of what oil I put in, and I've got this awful memory that I decided to put in some oil I had left over that wasn't necessarily 2050, simply to use it up because I'll just run the engine for a bit then get rid of it. And so I have got some 2050, and we're going to put that in, and then we're going to get it to the right level, we're going to run the engine, and we're going to see what we got. Okay, there we are, about halfway between min and max, so let's give it a go. Just there, I've got a tiny leak, much better than it was before, but it's still there. And then on the exhaust here, on the far pipe, at the joint, I've got a slight leak as well. I suspect might be due to the amount of pressure I had to put on it to pull it in place. So I'm going to need to fix the exhaust. So I might be able to live with that. I don't know if people tell me what you think. So that's been running for about half an hour, and I've got that. Okay, that's all I've got for this episode. I think that oil is okay. I also think that I've got a slight leak there, probably on the crankshaft seal at the gearbox end. I'm thinking right now is the engine's going to have to come back out, but possibly I could, drive it for, finish it off, get it done, drive it for a bit, topping up the oil, and when I'm sick of doing that, get the engine out and sort it. But right now I can't get the engine out because that kind of kit is all up in my parents' house. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you did get this far, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and I'm pretty happy with how it's running, to be honest. It starts up easily first time every time now, so that's good. All right, see you soon. Ta-ra for now. Then again, maybe it isn't sufficiently better.